I started the fall of '40, and so that was prior to the war. So everything was pretty normal. Normal high school activities and various functions at the high school. Busy about getting grades and good grades and things like that. And then the fall of '41, of course, December 47th of '41 was Pearl Harbor. Well, then many things changed in our perspective down the road as to what we were going to be doing as 15-year-olds. We were thinking, oh my gosh, how long is this war going to last, and what's going to involve us? And our guys, our senior upperclassmen, were already volunteering. And I just looked at our yearbook, and in our yearbook from 1944, I think there was about 8 or 9 guys who were already missing in action or had died in the service. So I think our focus was on the war effort, a lot of things like that. We had the usual good times in high school, but I think the underlying feeling was always what's going to happen after that.
There wasn't anybody looking forward to going to college. I think that it was a matter of either I'm going to get drafted into the Army or I'm going to have to enlist in one of the other services, because there was no way you were going to avoid the demands of a wartime. So nobody really looked forward to, when you were in high school, we weren't looking forward to a day or two or a year or 2 or 3 or 4 in college. It was, when am I going to go into the service? In my class and in classes before us, 42, 43, there were, because they had the draft at that time, selective service, there were a lot of students that never really went through a graduation ceremony, that they got drafted out in January or February and left and never saw a graduation date at Marquette High School.
Well, there was a change in the way we lived generally, and of course there was a change at the high school. The fellows were graduating and going off to camp and going off to war, and it was a very serious time, and we adapted just like the citizenry of the United States adapted to the problems that they were facing. I think we became much more serious because of what was happening